Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking and welcome to this new episode of Let's Play Mega Man X2. So last episode we've dealt with Flame Stag as well as Morph Moth, and we started Magna Centipede stage who proceeded to destroy us. Because, well, I was trying to fight mini-bosses in their most strongest form and so on. So either way, we're gonna keep going. And this time I'm gonna succeed. Yeah, as if that was gonna happen. An interesting thing about this stage is that it's actually reused in this game at some point. You'll see when. Thankfully those stages aren't all that long. I'm gonna try to sneak in. Such as it is. Okay, so like this, you go there, you hide under there, you go over there, and wait. And then fail like I just did. That's basically how you get... what was it? I think it was something there, actually. Hey, hon. Puzzles. I'm actually wondering what these are. Are those servers or something? Actually, I think they are. I'm actually wondering what was the weapon that this thing was weak to. I kinda remember it, although I'm not sure. I honestly thought it was the speed burner. Aww. One of the interesting thing about those three lasers mechanaloid is that they kind of look like some of the... Well, they actually look like a boss from the original Mega Mans, which is actually interesting. It was a boss, I think it was in Mega Man 5 or 6. I think it was 6. And just like that, we've avoided all of the scanning. This would also be some sort of hub or server in the back. I find it strange because this thing kinda has a face or something. This version doesn't do anything special, it does this and keeps, you know, throwing its blast down there. Still, this boss is tough. You actually see those radar killers show up again in other games such as Mega Man X Command Mission on the GameCube. Huh. No energy pellet? That's mean. Ow. I always get caught by this, every single time. That's why I would need a lot of training to actually speedrun this thing. Ha. That always makes me laugh. So you know what? The thing that I was trying to showcase earlier, let's actually try to show it this time around. I'm gonna try to fight him with the Buster and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's the one. Aww. So yeah, with that I actually get kinda sluggish. And it actually gets worse. You see, I'm kinda having trouble jumping, sort of. Huh. He seems intent on keeping doing that. See, I can barely jump for beans. Or I could just silk shot him. Haha. So yeah, that's the trick with that weapon. Honestly, don't think I'll be able to finish him that way. Unless he gets predictable, that is. Yeah, I won't. Unless... Hehe. What's fun about the shield shot is that depending where you are, it takes different material. So it's kinda stage-based of sort. It's kind of a ninja enemy. He's kind of a... how can I say? A cross between a ninja and Boomer Kwanger. Boomer Kwanger actually being one of my favorite bosses back in Mega Man X. And just like that, it's over! Oh, I forgot during that stage I actually wanted to use the speed burner more. Oh well. That is okay. You got Magnet Mine! I actually rather hate this weapon. It's not very intuitive, I suppose. Okay, so we've got Crystal Snail stage, and actually, one of the mini-boss actually ended up there. So we're just gonna go ahead. Crystal Snail. It's actually an interesting stage with everything being made out of crystal there. So yeah, that's the interesting thing about the speed burner, is that it actually leaves this trail behind it. Although it's not all that accurate, to be honest. Was there something down there? I don't remember. It might be a hole. Ah yeah, I remember that. Is there a trick to this? I think there might be. Yeah, not nearly enough. I will probably need to have some sort of speed burner, or actually wait until the very end to do it. Well, this may not benefit us so much. Let's give it a try. We've got nothing to lose. Ah. Yeah, not nearly enough. You'd probably need the air dash there. We've lost our mini-boss though. Yep, that wasn't cool. Honestly, despite being a veteran in this game, I'm pretty sure you guys are just gonna tell me that I'm terrible at this. This is actually one of the few times in this game where you actually get to use one of those suits. So yep, if you actually manage to bring back one of those things, you can actually bring it over there and get an advantage. Actually, don't remember. I know there's a trick to it, but eh. Okay, this one. This one is a tiny bit difficult. Usually the weapon you want against this guy is actually Will Gator's weapon. But mostly other stuff don't do much against him. Got that thing that keeps ricocheting around. Yeah. My chance against this thing with only what I have... Not so sure about that. As you can see, this thing is throwing crystals. Well, this actually seems to be working kinda okay. Huh. That actually worked extremely well. I'm surprised. Hey, Han. So yep, they tried to trick us here. And there is something hidden down there. It may not be necessarily be obvious, but it's there. And here we have our first upgrade. Mega Man X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your radar optics. It uses some energy, but with it, you will be able to see objects that you could not see before. Good luck, Mega Man. It's one of the few that you can actually get right off the bat. So yep, you have this thing, it shows you hidden passages around. Although it's not really used much in this game, which is kind of a waste. Then again, it's not such a great mechanic to begin with. Yeah. I blame the controls. It's totally not because I'm bad at this. Oops. You can actually get crushed there, like you just saw. Hey, Han. So this spot here, this is actually a place where you can use the charged silk shot to actually get power-ups, such as, for example, energy pellets and so on. That is why our silk shot wasn't working. It's a good way to replenish sub-things, if you will. Killing these things also. I didn't do so great in that stage. Still, I suppose that's okay. So, I have one life. I kinda wanna do an attempt with just my buster. Let's give it a shot. There's our old pal, Crystal Snail. This is the buster I like the least in this game. Still, he's alright. That's annoying. Come on. He'll do this thing. This is a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? Bam. Come on, Han. Do something. He's kinda easier with the buster, to be honest. Ow. That I did not expect. He's getting a little faster. Ooh, that was close. Ah, nothing. Huh. That was actually a good safe spot. Okay, and now he's gonna use his special move, which is to slow down time. And which pretty much ended up beating me. So there. Now we're gonna try to fight him with his weakness, why not? But anyway, I think I've just proved that I can take him. Or just damage. I've actually perfected this game once, although I don't think I could still really do it. And with that, he loses his shell and gets another hit. He's actually fairly easy. Bam! I kinda like when bosses have special interactions with their weaknesses. It actually makes more sense than what we usually get. Oh, that's right, you can also sorta own these things. Unfortunately, since I moved, well, it had an effect that I kinda didn't want to happen. The thing is, I actually think he's more dangerous when he's out of his shell. Come on, man. Dude is kinda being annoying now. And bam! Just like that. It was one of the few instances in the game where you actually got things like insects or plants as mavericks. Usually they're based on animals. Alright, that's it for Crystal Snail. You got Crystal Hunter. So who's next? Ah, he's at Water Sponge, eh? I didn't check which one it was. Wire Sponge, Overdrive Ostrich, and Wheel Gator. It was Wheel Gator. But he's not really weak to that. Overdrive Ostrich, though. At least I think that's what he was weak to. Overdrive Ostrich. Another interesting boss. So now we're in the desert and we'll actually get to use some of those Star Wars speeder that we got earlier. And we see those, for the first time, those kind of scorpion mechanaloids. They're kind of powerful. This bit here can actually be broken through using Wheel Gator's weapon. We'll see it a little later. And there we go. Only I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Whoops. Oh. Well, you actually needed Wheel Gator's weapon for that. I kind of forgot. Oh well. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. You actually never really see those guys dead on. And you throw your speeder in that thing and there is no more sandstorms. I actually think there's a bit where you can actually, yeah, use the speeder to go get that life or something else. Yeah, it's to get up there for the spikes. There's actually an energy container over there. There we are, a bit with Wheelgator, and that was for the upgrade, I think. Oh. Well, it seems I've skipped the weird boss hatch. It's possible that you needed Wheelgator's weapon to access it. So here we are, and there's a missile there, which we're gonna just go ahead and destroy. That's actually kinda epic. Doesn't even blow up on him. He just destroys it. That's way badass. And here we've got Overdrive Ostrich, and we've also already seen kind of part of his mechanics. So yeah, his stage is actually a little different in that it's kind of a side-scrolling thing. He does a number of things, mostly dash around, but using a Crystal Snail's weapon you can actually get him to do this thing here, where he just throws his boomerangs around. Fortunately, I can't really tell where they fall. There's probably an easy way to tell. Hehe. He's another one of those boss who I feel is a little easier with just Buster. Because that thing you actually can't really predict. Huh, I think we broke him. That's too bad. So yeah, he does this thing where he goes in the background and actually tries to charge. He also does this weird jumpy thing, and otherwise he just charges you. You got Sonic Slicer. And to finish this, we're actually gonna try to get one of those special bosses, which means that we're probably not gonna deal with Wire Sponge in this episode. Still, I think I know where the hatch is for this one. Wire Sponge. The thing is, I actually want to showcase them in that series as opposed to, you know, just seeing other things, because these ones, some of these encounters are actually unique. So yep, you've got these things here, and there is also these little globes that you can destroy, which actually, I don't know, affects the temperatures or something, because that's kind of the shtick of this stage. It's actually changed the temperature within the... I would say vivarium or something, but I don't know what the name of that thing is. Okay. Now then. I hate that thing. The rain kinda pushes these things, or it pushes you around, so it makes jumping a little difficult. So either way, there's one in Wheelgator. That one is easy to see. Wheelgator! Roar! Wheelgator stage is pretty easy. As I said, it's a fairly good entry point. It's mostly based on dinosaurs, really. The history behind the stage is that Wheelgator has actually made some sort of giant tank as he's actually attacking the city while you're going through it. Wheelgator was originally another Maverick Hunter, but at some point he just went berserk and went Maverick. So yeah, that bit over there is actually some place where you can actually get an upgrade. More of those dudes. On the stage so awful often, at times I feel like I could do it in my sleep. That's actually pretty damn cool. Hey, Han. So there is this bit here. It's actually possible to get to the edge just by being clever with dashing, but I wouldn't attempt it if I were you. Can probably be done in a number of ways. Hello. Hey, Han. So we just gotta wait. And go up there, and there was even a free life which I didn't take advantage of. So there is this old guy. Looks kind of like Dr. Wily, does he? I am Surge, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. This guy is actually pretty difficult. He does this thing where whenever you hit it, he kind of just jumps over there and he leaves mines all over the place. So yep, a little annoying. I'm actually wondering whether the speed burner might actually be helpful against this guy. It's possible. Yeah, it is. Ow! He also has this weird shield that pops now and then. But yeah, he could be pretty difficult if you... Hey! But yeah, those guys are actually pretty difficult. But this dude, haha, he's toast. You have merely delayed the inevitable. We will meet again. You got 0 part number 1. So now is the question of whether we can actually fight the other boss if we actually beat Wheelgator, which is a real possibility actually. I remember that. Oh well. Let's give it a shot. Roar. So yeah, basically you've got this mod down there and he'll just keep hiding there and do stuff. Hehe. And he'll do this thing where he just throws buzzsaws at you. Hehe. He's actually really easy. I think he's actually easier than Wire Sponge. So long as you know the sweet spot. He also does this thing where he basically gnaws the wall. Oh, he's getting clever, is he? And just like that, he's done. you got Spin Wheel. A pretty good weapon. Oh, he stays there and he's going to Wire Sponge. Well, that's really great. Anyway, I'm afraid that's gonna be it for the time being. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe, please leave a comment. And this was The Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now.